Hello, in this video I'm going to explain about the Pascal triangle using Java. So before writing the code, I would like to explain what actually Pascal triangle is, how it's look like. So we can see here, if we'll see as a point of coding and the programming language, so it should look like this. It means there will be 2D array and 2 array. Inside one array the number of array will be there, and the each row first element will be 1 only and the last element will be 1 except the first index. So you can see our triangular array should be, Pascal triangle should be look like this something, and the number of rows in that triangle should be equal to number of column. It will be, by default it will be number equal to number of columns which we will enter as a row. So for doing that, solving that, I will use here iteration method using for loop. We will have two for loops, inner and outer for loops. So I was starting the code. We'll see the how exactly need to be logic. So I will create one method, public static, and we have return type list of integer, because already I told it's going to be a list of integer, because in one list, inside that list we have number of arrays. So integer, hope it's making sense. And I will give the method name as a Pascal and int rows. Oh, error. Okay, it's telling to return some value. Now first, what if there is no row? In that case we have to throw not error, we can handle exception also, but we can, yeah, if it is rows equal to 0, we can simply return one empty array list, array list. It's a good way to handle it, because if there is no row, there is no sense of writing the more code, and if not, then we'll write our logic here. So I want to store my result now. So where I can store my result? It should be list of integer, which will, because at a time we are not storing whole the arrays. We have some steps to storing results. I will add one by one something. So I will take integer here, integer. Yeah, I can give the name as result and new array list. Yeah, done. Now we have to iterate over for loop for rows and column. So this is the order for loop, int I equal to 0. But here I won't take I equal to 0, because the by default first index it should be 1. So I will start from 1 and I will be less than rows, and simply I will increment I value. Yeah. Now here is the things. If it is first row, we have to add some value, is it? Because in first row or column, we can say we need one, only one. You can see here, this is the first. In first array we want only one element. So here I will write, and it's not 2D array, it's only simple array. So I will take one integer, and we are adding one by one value. We are not adding all the things at a time. So I will take one integer, and I will give some name as a row, because it's first row, going to be first row, and I will array list. Array list. Now here first column, anyhow if it is first row and first column, if there is only one element, then one column and one row will be there, which it's by default it's first row. If int of j equal to 0, okay, here I am starting from 0, okay, because there will have some elements 0, and j should be less than I, and I will increment j. Here is the catch: if j equal to 0 or j equal to I minus 1. Why I minus 1? If it is the first index or last index, then we have to set element as 1. There is no chance beyond that. We must have to set the element as 1. So I am writing here row dot add. I will simply write 1. This is the first thing we have completed, that 1 1 1. This will be by default. Now we have to write logic for calculating the middle index values. So I will come out of this if. I will write in else row dot add. Here first index is done, so I will write result dot get index I minus 2, because I minus 1 is already filled with 1, and dot get j, and similarly result dot get I minus 2. 1 is for row, 1 is for column. I minus 2, and dot get j minus 1. Yeah, it's done. Now simply this is the addition of first index and last index, and this will add, this line will add the rest of the middle values. So as a bunch of values I will have to enter in the final result dot add. I will give a row. Yeah, done. Finally I will return, simply return my result. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, hope it's work. Okay, let's try that. I will try to execute this program. Before executing, I will have to return this value in sysort. I will have to call this in main method. Final result is anything you can print. My intention is just to call this Pascal method here, and I will give 5 first. I will try with 5. I will save the code and simply I can run. So final result is 1 2 3 4. I think I have done some, because I am passing here 5, I am getting only 1 2 3 4. Okay, yeah, this is the mistake I have done. I have taken here I less than I, j less than I. So it's considering that I, if I is 5, it will take only 4, because it's less than. I will have to take equal to, and I will pass 5 again, and I will save the code. I will run as Java application. It's giving me some error. Okay, I less than equal to, okay, what's the error? I j equal to 1. Yeah, actually the mistake was there in that I equal to 1. Now it's giving the correct result. See here, if it is 6, it should return the 6 value. So you can see it's returning the value. It's returning the 1 2 3 4 5 6 values. It's working now. Hope you have understand this. We'll meet in the next video.